Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Bluegrass Sports Nation's coverage of the 14th Region Basketball Championship between the Perry County Central Commodores and the Estill Engineers. Both teams have battled their way here to find themselves in the championship. At Rob Hounshell, I've got Coach Sean Noble to my right, head coach of the Jackson City Tigers, and Ty back to my left. And folks, we had to fight to get our way in here at Press Row. No saved seats here tonight, so.
Well, we did. It's jam-packed in here.
Estill has packed it out behind us, left and right, in front of, and in the left pep section, which is usually the home section for the Bobcats. The Perry Central Commodore faithful has lined every seat across from us in the Coliseum and have a huge undertaking here in the pep section on our right.
I mean, wow.
A little bit of everything going on in here earlier, folks. An hour ago, we had two pep sections chanting back and forth at one another. If that gives you any idea of the atmosphere that we have here in the Coliseum tonight.
Perry's got a chicken fight going on over here.
And people riding each other's shoulders. We got the phenomenal Estill County Engineer Band behind us. And I tell you what, when the engineers came out onto the floor for warm-ups, I felt like the train was coming.
Yeah, if you're on the tracks, you better get off right here when the Estill band plays.
This is going to be an exciting matchup, Sean. So glad to have you back with us here. Going to be a great game. I think coming into this, a lot of people probably looking at Estill County as the underdog. Perry Central, I think just to hear a lot of people talk and around the region and around the area, Perry Central was one of the top one or two or three all season long,
right?
And really the top team in the region, for most of the season. So, Coach Shannon Hoskins' team is ready to go. They're coming in here at 28-4 win-loss record. I tell you what, they battled the other night. They came out and played against the Bobcats. A very well-disciplined and defensive-minded team.
Yes.
Coach Hoskins got to be proud of the defense they played, and all of those starting five the other night were in double figures.
Yeah, that's a balanced attack, and that's really hard to beat when you have a team that can come at you at five different spots, and also a couple guys off the bench that do it very well too. Estill County, Perry Central, like you mentioned before, not a big surprise to be here. They kind of, like you said, 1, 2, 3 all year. The Bobcats right there with them. They were fortunate to come out with that win. But the Estill County Engineers here, you can say a small surprise, but when we watch them play, Rob, these guys battle, and they've got some weapons, and it's going to be a bar burner tonight. I think
they're very physical. They're deliberate on offense. They run their sets, and look out! You don't know who's going to have a big night. Cade Benton with 38 here in the tournament. Will Isford with 43. Folks, get ready for a great one. We'll be back here in a few minutes after these commercials here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran. I am an entrepreneur. I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am an HCTC graduate.
Are more than capable of providing quality care, and my partner and I will bring that.
We teamed up together as cardiothoracic surgeons to provide the highest standards of care.
We can give people a better quality of life, and the quality of surgery will be as exemplary here as it is anywhere else.
ARH Cardiovascular and Thoracic Associates. Beat that.
I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, Get the pros on your side.
If you've been waiting on the new Samsung Galaxy S22 device, then the team at Appalachian Wireless has some good news for you. Appalachian Wireless is launching all Samsung S22 models on sale. Every S22 model will be $150 off normal contract pricing. Or take $100 off and we'll pay the taxes on the Appalachian Advantage. Visit one of our retail or dealer locations and on the web, because we don't want you to miss this fantastic deal. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies, including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
For $30 off your Thacker Grigsby or TVS broadband bill through the Affordable Connectivity Program? If you participate in certain federal government-funded programs, yes, you can start your qualification process by going to acpbenefit.org and click on the blue Apply Now button, or call our office at 606-785-9500 or stop by one of our locations in Jackson, Whitesburg, Hazard, or Hindman.
Bank and Trust Company of Jackson has been locally owned and operated since 1962. We offer several products that help make banking convenient. Ticketless deposits at our ATMs, online banking, our CBTJ mobile banking app, and compatibility with mobile wallet. Give us a call at 606-666-7575 or visit us on the web at citizensbankjackson.bank to see how we can help you. Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson is always searching for ways to serve you better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Let me tell you about Built Right Construction, located in Lost Creek, Kentucky. They have over 30 years experience and are licensed and insured. Remodeling, new construction, pole barns, concrete, decks, you name it. Call Darren Pelfrey at 859-556-4224. That's Built Right Construction, 859-556-4224.
And hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Give them a call today at 606-666-5519 or 606-666-5500.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, located in Jackson, Kentucky, is proud to serve Breathitt and surrounding communities. They are also proud to support the local schools and sports teams. Come in and allow them to help you with all your electric and plumbing supply needs. And now introducing Jackson Septic Supply, selling concrete septic tanks. Give Herbie and the gang a call at 606-666-4052 to see how they can help you.
Tie back, Sean Noble, buckle your seatbelts. The national anthem has been played by a wonderful rendition by the Estill Engineers Band back behind us. And I tell you what, this place is primed and ready tonight. I hope all the fans at home are ready to watch a great basketball game. The 14th region has really put itself on the map again, Sean Noble. I think starting, you know, with the pandemic and things slowing down a little bit for some gymnasiums and some teams. But I tell you what, this has been one heck of a tournament.
That is a good point. That is a great point. I mean, we've, families have had to struggle. Teams have had to struggle. Coaches, I've been right in the mix of that. And, you know, both of these schools have done a great job bouncing back. All the teams in the 14th region have had to really pull together and make it happen. You know, scheduling's been a nightmare, but the talent is there.
Game after game. This 14th region tournament has not disappointed. There's been exciting moments in every game. Some games are a lot more exciting than others.
Right.
And folks, I tell you what, I'm blessed and privileged to be here calling this one. It's been a great, great tournament. Been a great season of basketball action, and we've got to call a lot of different teams. Thanks again to Brendan Miller for making all this possible for us to be able to sit here and call these games for you fans.
Yes, sir.
We'll get kicked off with the starting lineups for the Perry Central Commodores. Number 4, Dylan Brock. Number 10, Ridge Beverly. Number 23, Tyler Day. Number 45, Lance McKenzie. And number 32, Landon Napier. Coach, I tell you what, in the press conference the other night after their game against the Bobcats, I was really impressed that these 5, they kept alluding to the point that they took care of each other.
Right.
They weren't worried about how many points they scored. Landon Napier, young man, really made that comment. He said, I'm never worried about having to come out and score 30 points because I know I got 4 other guys that's going to be in double figures.
Well, they all keep looking for each other. They're a tight-knit group. Look at them right now. They're hugged up.
Yep.
They're kind of watching the guys coming out for Estill County, and that shows you right there a tight-knit team.
I tell you, it's really impressive. You gain a lot of respect for these guys on the court, but to sit down and listen to them in a post-game interview and to learn a little bit about them, it's a toss-up between these two teams.
It really is.
These two groups of starters really care so much about each other and take care of each other, and you get that from seeing them in that press conference, and I was really impressed with both of these groups.
Yeah, both of these groups are well-versed in the media, and some fifth-year seniors out here due to COVID, like you mentioned earlier, but that just gives them some more experience, some more game stuff, and here we got the starting lines for Estill.
For Estill County, number 15, Dustin Beeler. Number 2, Cade Benton. Number 23, Will Isford. Number 11, Kenny Rose. And number 12, Bryce Willis. Starting 5 for the Estill County Engineers, Brian Hall comes in here at 18 and 12 with this team. Don't tell the Engineers they're the underdogs.
Don't tell them that. That's the last thing you want to say.
They came into that press conference the other night all smiles and bouncing off the walls, and I tell you what, they could have played the championship game that night.
I tell you what, they were amped up, and every time we've said maybe they're the underdog, we've got our egg in our face right there.
Yeah. We got a big list of sponsors tonight, folks. You'll hear more about them throughout the broadcast. We'll get set to tip things off here. Coach Sean Noble and myself may have to stand up for the majority of this game.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. Kenny Rose to tip it off with Dylan Brock. Ball comes back down. Loose on the floor. Scramble for it. Dylan Brock right there to pick it up for the Commodores. Kick back to Tyler Day for the first 3 of the game. Tyler Day, don't leave him open.
He can fill it up.
Engineers back up the court. Benton with it. Under the basket. Dish to Rose. Fakes. Goes up. No good. They'll draw the foul under the basket.
Nice penetration. They're Perry in their 2-2-1 press. Thought they were going to get the trap, but Benton was able to break that, find Rose underneath the basket.
So Kenny Rose will go to the basket to shoot the foul shots early. The foul was called on Ridge Beverly. Rose with his first shot is good. I think it's going to be an up and down night. We'll be up, and then we'll sit back down, then we'll get back up again.
We can sit down on this side, but not on that side.
Estill fans in front of us are loud and proud right now as Kenny Rose hits that second shot, 3-2 here early. PCC up 1 point with that big three from Tyler Day.
Estill in a man-to-man.
Over to Day, now out to McKenzie out in front. Out of Ridge Beverly. Beverly going to drive in the lane. Ball knocked out of his bound, out of his hands, out of bounds. Got a foul. That's going to be on Kenny Rose. It'll be his first foul. Ridge Beverly will go to the line.
They're going to give him 2, I think. I
think so.
I thought they got him on the floor. But.
I did too. I'll be honest with you, I almost thought he got away with the extra step in there. Ridge Beverly hits the first one. Great young man, great point guard for this team. Cool and calm. Beverly makes them both. That'll make it 5-2 now. Commodores out in front. Willis brings it up to court to Rose. Over in the corner to Isford. Look out when he gets hot.
He banked that in. The bank is open.
Seen that.
The left hand from the corner. Got the bank shot. You know it's going to be a long night if that goes in.
Isford ties things up. 5-all. 6:57 now. Beverly over to Day. Inside to McKenzie. Look out. No foul called. McKenzie takes it to the hoop.
That's a good no call.
It was. Fans don't like it, but the referees are the ones in charge here. Benton, ball taken away by Ridge Beverly. Up and under. The shot is good by Ridge Beverly, and the foul will go against Beeler.
Benton tried to split the double team. Thought he got fouled. You're not going to get rewarded a lot of times if you're the offense and you try to do that.
No. Beverly toes the line for the first free throw. Misses that one, and Rose clears it off. Bryce right in front of us now, brings it across half-court line. They've got Landon Napier working on him. We were talking about these matchups in the pregame. Willis under the basket, tries to throw it off McKenzie, and the ball does not go out of bounds, and the Commodores come up with a turnover. Empty possession Engineers. Beverly today. Day wants to work against Rose, kicks it back out to Beverly. Looks back to Coach Shannon Hoskins for some instructions.
Four down. He's going to run their motion offense.
McKenzie peels out to the right wing, takes the pass, dumps over to Tyler Day. Good matchup between Kenny Rose and Tyler Day. Both of those lengthy athletes. Dylan Brock goes in against Cade Benton. And we got a foul, and that foul is going to be on Cade Benton as Brock drove inside and spun. Benton felt like he set up shop, but
he's tried that a couple times. Doing his best right there.
Landon Napier out of McKenzie, back to Napier. Napier back to Tyler Day. Tyler Day top of the key. Drives over in the right wing, dumps it in to Lance McKenzie. McKenzie turns, goes up the basket, no good, gets his own rebound. Back up and in for Lance McKenzie.
I'm so impressed with Lance McKenzie. He takes his time in the post. He's got the basketball. He's like, you're not going to get it. I'm going to take it and get my shot.
Here comes Bryce Willis down the way, up and under. Shot is no good. Commodores clear out the rebound. Tyler Day calling for it. Beverly over in the corner. Shot is blocked by Napier's shot was blocked. McKenzie goes up and his shot was blocked, but I think we got a foul.
Yeah, Johnny on the spot though by McKenzie to come down. He gets the rebound down here, comes down and gets the block shot, and gets there. I don't know if Isford got him right there. It might have. Perry Central might have got away with one on that.
Foul going to be on Isford. McKenzie goes to the free throw line. Shot no good.
The foul's 4-1 early, and the Estill County faithful do not like it.
5:02 to go, 11-2, Commodores with a 6-point lead. Second shot by McKenzie, in and out, no good. Willis goes back to work for the Engineers, looks to Coach Brian Hall, giving instructions. Working over on the right wing now, looking inside. Tries to hit Cade Benton, but taken away by Tyler Day. Day underneath to Brock. Brock goes up, and the shot is good for Dylan Brock.
We're going to get a timeout here.
We've got to have a timeout.
Great start by Perry Central.
This place is rocking. We got a full timeout here in front of us. We'll take it with them, and we'll be right back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
We are more than capable of providing quality care, and my partner and I will bring that.
We teamed up together as cardiothoracic surgeons to provide the highest standards of care.
We can give people a better quality of life, and the quality of surgery will be as exemplary here as it is anywhere else.
ARH Cardiovascular and Thoracic Associates. Beat that.
I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head to head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
We are back, and we are getting ready to kick things off. You had an important stat there, Coach.
Yeah, we got 8 points for Perry County Central in the paint. Estill County has none.
The difference in the ball game right now, 13-5, 4:35 to go here after the timeout. Willis gets it across court, overthrows Isford, and handled by McKenzie. Gets it to Beverly. Beverly over to Tyler Day. Day will go in the lane, shoots from the left elbow, shot no good. Rebounded by Kenny Rose. Cade Benton, fine basketball player from the Engineers, brings it up court, goes to work in the lane, dishes over to Willis. Willis going to drive now, goes in the lane. Little scoop layup is good for Bryce Willis.
Nice move by Bryce Willis, getting all the way to the rim.
Beverly over to Tyler Day. Day over in the corner to Landon Napier for three, off the backboard, out of bounds.
And it goes in, but it is out of bounds on the shot clock.
That won't count.
Hey, don't say he doesn't have touch on his shot, though.
Oh, he got it all over that one, didn't he?
Yeah, it hit every part of the backboard.
Commodore fans erupted, but that shot will not count as it went up on top of the backboard and then rolled back down into the goal. Beeler breaks the press, brings it over right in front of the Commodore bench. Tied up now.
Yeah, I think he outdid Isford on the bank shot.
Yeah. Wow, the one-handed floater by Bryce Willis is good. Willis says, you go ahead and play defense on everybody else. I'll go in the lane, Coach. Watch this. Brings it 9-13 now, 4 points. Brock from the elbow is good.
Bryce Willis being aggressive on offense. His team really needs him to do that.
Willis over to Beeler. Beeler in the lane.
Yep.
And we're going to get an offensive foul on Beeler as Brock stood his ground. Estill County fans do not like that. 3:09 to go, 15-9.
Yeah. That was a nice setup by Brock that time. He was there for about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And I thought he was going to sidestep him, but he was able to get the charge.
Beverly across midcourt for the Commodores. Over to Landon Napier. Napier.
Estill in a tandem matchup zone 2-3.
Beverly
trying to cut this high post off.
To Napier. Now to Day. Day works under the basket, brings it back out to Napier. Over on the other wing to Beverly. Shot no good. Put back in by Dylan Brock.
Dylan Brock is an athletic young man, ladies and gentlemen. He is everywhere tonight.
He reminds me of a motto that you hear a lot of, find a way.
Yes.
And he does. He finds a way to help his team. Isford, fans think that Brock got away with a foul. Cade Benton with a long three, no good. Nobody there to rebound for the Engineers. McKenzie brings it down, gets it to Beverly. Now to Landon Napier, inside to McKenzie. He's going to be rewarded under the basket. Shot is no good. Here comes Cade Benton back down the court. Both of these teams physical. Shot is no good. Look out.
Nothing intentional there. He got pushed into him.
Yeah.
But both teams standing the ground right now.
Exactly. Very physical club. Both clubs very physical. 9-17, 8-point lead for the Commodores right now. Cade Benton will go to the line. Foul going to be on Landon Napier. Right. Special thanks to our sponsors, Appalachian Regional Healthcare. More health, more care, more for Appalachia. First Trust Bank, great people, great banking and financial services with locations in Hazard, London, and Richmond. Thanks to Max Mitchell, president. Cade Benton's first shot is good. Law offices of David A. Johnson, Eastern Kentucky attorneys representing Eastern Kentucky people. Call the car wreck professionals with locations in Hazard and Jackson. Benton's second shot is good. Beverly comes over in front of Coach Hoskins to get some last minute adjustments. Brings it across midcourt, working against Will Isford. Will Isford had a phenomenal night the other night with 43 points.
He sure did.
Inside to Brock. Brock goes, drives, one-handed jump shot, nothing but net. Brock with 8 points here.
You know, with the lights of Day, Brock, McKenzie, a lot of athleticism.
Benton tried to get it to Cheney, overthrows. Brock comes down the lane, loses a handle on it.
Great steal by Rose.
Rose. As the Engineers break the press with Cheney, gets it across midcourt, going to work against Beverly. Now over the corner to Isford. Isford needs to get started, and here he goes. He does. Up and under, off the backboard, and good for Will Isford.
You think he's going to right, but he gets back to that left hand so well. I mean, him and Nas Welch, they had a left-handed battle the other night with Isford coming out on top.
Yeah. Isford will go to the line now. Appalachian Wireless serving Eastern Kentucky. Better service, bigger savings. Get the best phone on the Appalachian Advantage plan. Isford's shot is good. Here come the Commodores. Little pressure defense now by the Engineers.
2-2-1.
Beverly breaks the press, gets it over to Brock. Brock inside to McKenzie. Almost taken away, but McKenzie handles it and goes up and under for another 2 points.
That's Estill's version of the 2-2-1, just a little bit extended. The other night against Cordia, they did the half court.
Benton trying to get it across midcourt, under a minute to go now. Tied up, over to Cheney. Cheney drives, kicks to Bryce Willis. Willis goes up against McKenzie. High floaters, no good. McKenzie cleans out the rebound. Tyler Day going to be called for the walk. Over in the corner. Turnover by the Commodores.
Rob McKenzie, he just gets every board and starts the break for Perry Central. He's doing a great job.
I tell you what, the young man has worked on himself, made himself a better player and a better individual. I tell you what, I was really impressed with him in the press conference the other night too, and the young man really making himself a better athlete. Floater by Kenny Rose is good. Engineers within 5. 18 seconds. Beverly over to Napier, back to Beverly. Beverly breaks the press, gets it to Brock over on the left corner. 9 seconds. Dishes to McKenzie. Now back to Day. Day's got time, kicks it back to Brock. 3 seconds. 2 seconds.
And he doesn't get the shot off.
Coach Hoskins yelling at the guys to look at the clock. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies, including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
If you've been waiting on the new Samsung Galaxy S22 device, then the team at Appalachian Wireless has some good news for you. Appalachian Wireless is launching all Samsung S22 models on sale. Every S22 model will be $150 off normal contract pricing. Or take $100 off and we'll pay the taxes on the Appalachian Advantage. Visit one of our retail or dealer locations and on the web, because we don't want you to miss this fantastic deal. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Special thanks again to PDQ Sales and Service, formerly Jackson Wholesale, serving the wholesale needs of Eastern Kentucky. Go Time. Refresh, refill, and refuel at Go Time with 6 great locations to serve you at your convenience. YPK Motorsports with 3 locations in Jackson, Hazard, and Paintsville. Visit YPK Motorsports for your next ride. Engineers get the ball out of the break. Isford to Willis. Willis drives, kicks back to Isford now. Cade Benton. Benton working against Beverly. Goes inside, stops. A little jump shot, no good. Off the rim. Lance McKenzie pulls that one down.
Estill in their 4 out, 1 in offense, trying to weave a little bit. Got the shot they wanted, I think.
Beverly now to Napier, back to Beverly. Inside to Brock. Brock kicks back to an open Tyler Day for 3. Look out, no good. McKenzie with the rebound. Goes back up, no good. Tip, Dylan Brock. Ball is loose on the floor, and we got a jump ball. We got a foul.
Oh, we got a foul.
We got a foul.
I thought it was jump ball.
I did too. We had about 4 players going after the ball on the court.
Well, you could tell both teams are fighting like crazy to get to Rupp Arena.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, 2 guys, ball on the floor, 2 guys for both teams on the floor. They're not bending over at the waist tonight. They're getting down and dirty.
That'll be McKenzie's first foul with 7:09 to go in the second before the half. Benton. Engineers got to break the press. Dumps it to Cheney. Cheney looks in the corner, comes back to Benton in the lane. Benton going to drive, goes up and under, off the backboard and good for Cade Benton.
Cade, Larry Bird Benton.
Wow, you got to love the guy. McKenzie handles it over to Beverly, to Napier in the corner. The 3 is no good, but McKenzie there with another rebound. Gets it to Brock. Brock off
another
the backboard,
board.
no good. McKenzie's rebound and put back for the Commodores. 8 points for Lance McKenzie. Isford over to Benton.
9 rebounds by McKenzie already.
Incredible. Already in the ball game, McKenzie with 9 rebounds. Young man going to work for Coach Hoskins' Commodores. Bryce Willis tries to put the moves in the lane, goes up, blocked by Landon Napier. Underneath the basket, Day fakes, goes up, off the backboard and good by Tyler Day.
Refs missed a push there by Willis coming up the left side.
I thought so, yeah.
Yeah, he was upset with the
he was upset at Landon
John,
Napier.
yeah.
Him and Landon Napier going back and forth. In case fans don't know it at home, Landon Napier is a transfer to Perry County, and he came from the Estill County. So a little bit of John here tonight.
These boys know each other well.
Very well. Cheney across midcourt. He's going to go in the lane, kicks back to Kenny Rose. Rose drives in against McKenzie, over from the elbow. Throws it to Willis. Ball going to roll out of bounds because Willis, if he did get to it, would have been an over and back.
You still want to grab that, Rob, just because you don't want to give the team a OB under their basket.
Right. 5:38 to go. Special thanks again to Thacker and Grigsby Communications, the best in TV and internet in the 14th region. Thacker, Grigsby, and TVS Cable are committed to the mountains. Tyler Day with it for the Commodores. Over to Beverly. Beverly back to Day. To Napier, now back to Day. Back to Brock. Brock's going to drive. Goes over against Rose. Shot no good. Brought down by Cade Benton. Engineers on the run. Need a score right here. Ball almost taken away by Beverly, but Beverly's going to be called for the foul.
Yeah, and Beverly stood his ground there, but Benton was determined to get to the rim. One of the hardest things to do as a defender is stop the dribble penetration.
Special thanks to Hazard Community and Technical College. HCTC offers educational programs that work for you with campuses in Hazard and Jackson. Never underestimate you. Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson, serving Breathitt County for over 50 years. Check out the free CBTJ mobile app. Your banking right on your mobile device. Ball goes out of bounds. Pass intended for Benton. And knocked away. Benton can't handle it. Goes out of bounds and turnover to the Commodores.
And that's twice Perry Central is beat him to the block, beat him to the spot, let Benton get there and establish and get his body in front of somebody.
Dylan Brock gets it to McKenzie right in front of the Engineer bench. McKenzie inside to Dylan Knight, who's in the game for the Commodores. Napier dishes to Day, top of the key, drives into the lane, backs it back out.
Good defense by the Engineers.
Landon Napier able to get in front of the referee and call the timeout. We'll keep it here. Special thanks to Built Right Construction. Over 30 years experience that works with you to offer the lowest price available. If you want it done right, call Built Right Construction, 859-556-4224. Licensed and insured. Variety Pizza, your home for the best pizza in Jackson, along with their famous hoagies. Boy, I could go for some Variety Pizza right now.
I'll tell you what, that is, Variety Pizza is the best. It is awesome. No ham hoagies, man.
Stop by and see Scott at Jackson Electric for all your electrical, plumbing, and heating needs, along with some septic system and appliance parts. Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy, great people who have your safety at heart. Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy are proud supporters of all the young people and the athletes in the 14th region.
Coach Hoskins wanted to get a timeout and assess his 2-3 zone offense and make a good adjustment here.
Napier to inbound today. Day going to bring it across midcourt, working against Isford.
Stand up again.
Might as well, yeah. Everybody else in front of us is. Napier loses the handle of the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. Turnover by the Commodores, and the Engineers will get it back.
Great pressure by the guards of Estill County, getting out there and making it hard to make the entry pass.
The amount of respect that this man, Brian Hall, holds with these Engineer fans. When he came out onto the floor, this side of the gymnasium erupted tonight.
You can tell they love him.
Cheney over to Benton. Benton looking inside, calling for movement, and he gets Isford top of the key. Now to Cheney. Cheney looking inside, not able to hit Rose because of, tell you what, Dylan Brock doing a great job. Cheney that time being guarded by Day. Great defense. Pass intended.
That was some energizing defense by the young man.
Pass intended over on the left side, knocked out of bounds by Dylan Knight, I believe. Rose going to work now, back for the Engineers. To Cheney. Cheney, we're working against Tyler Fannin in the game now. Fannin, great basketball player for the Commodores off the bench. Benton going to work against Dylan Knight. Kicks it back to Beeler. Ball knocked loose. Beeler hangs on to it, and we got a foul.
A little too much reaching and grabbing.
Yeah. That foul's going to go against Tyler Fannin. That'll be his first. 3:41 to go. 18-25. Commodores still with a 7-point lead.
Watch the inbounds guy coming in. Watch Benton coming after the pass.
Watch Benton. Let's see where he goes.
Yeah. Usually when they throw it.
Rush. Yeah. He wasn't looking toward. I thought he'd make a beeline for the basket.
Yeah. They're saving that for the end of the game.
Yeah. Cheney over to Benton now. Benton spins on Knight. Comes back out with it. Tied up. Over on that. And he throws it off Knight out of bounds. About all he could do at that point.
Yeah. You know, I've seen Benton do that in all the games. I mean, he's been good like that.
Got to do something with the ball. If you can't get it out of there, you got to make something happen. Smart heads-up play by Cade Benton. Cheney off the bench, too, for the Engineers. Great little guard. Benton going to step back for a long three, just off the front of the rim. Going to go out of bounds. Touched last by the Commodores. It'll stay with the Engineers.
Yeah, off McKenzie that time. We'll give Estill County the ball underneath the basket.
Thanks again to our sponsors, Appalachian Regional Healthcare, First Trust Bank, law offices of David A. Johnson, Appalachian Wireless, PDQ Sales and Service, and Go Time.
Watch Kenny Rose on the curl.
That name just suits for basketball. Kenny Rose.
Yeah.
Cheney gets it to Benton. Benton working against Dylan Knight. Wants to go inside and does. Fadeaway jump shot, no good. McKenzie there for another rebound. Tyler Fannin pushes it up the court for the Commodores to Dylan Knight. Knight under the basket. Give inside to Brock, and he's going to be fouled.
Nothing easy tonight.
No. If you're going to foul him, foul him.
That's right. Make him earn it.
Both of these teams playing like they know it could be their last.
And that's it. You either move on, punch your ticket to Rupp Arena, Lexington, Kentucky, or you put the uniforms in the totes.
Yep. Dylan Brock goes to the line. Shot by Brock rolls in. Brock with 9 points.
Benton out of the game for the Engineers. Going to get a rest.
Number 34, Peyton Riddell in the game for the Engineers. Benton will get a break. Brock's second free throw no good off the back of the rim. Rose comes down with it. Gets it to Chaney to Isford for a big three. Young man has been kind of quiet here in the first half, but look out. If he gets an opening, look out. McKenzie touch pass to Fannin over in the corner.
Isford didn't even think about that shot. He just pulled it.
Fannin back to Brock. Brock drives, kicks to McKenzie under the basket. Roll is no good. Tip no good. Kenny Rose comes down with it for the Engineers.
Kenny Rose playing tough.
2:24 to go, 21-26, 5-point lead for the Doors. Chaney goes to work for the Engineers. He's got Tyler Fannin in front of him. Not an easy task when you've got Tyler Fannin in front of you. A little quick guard for the Doors. Chaney dumps it back to Beeler, top of the key. Little motion now, Isford. Going to go in the lane. He's so good from that left hand. Shot no good. Battle for the rebound. Saved. Nope. Tyler Day thought he saved it from going out of bounds, but it'll be called out of bounds. And turnover Commodores. It'll go back to the Engineers.
Rob, I'm really impressed with Chaney, number 20 Chaney. He's handling the pressure, taking care of the basketball.
You know, he played some really good minutes the other night.
He did.
Under the basket, shot is blocked. Peyton Riddell's shot, but he will go to the line.
And a heads-up pass, too, from the inbounds.
The foul is on Dylan Knight. That's his first. 1:52 to go before the half. 26-21.
Just like advertised.
Yeah. First shot by Riddell is no good. Thanks again to YPK Motorsports. 3 locations in Eastern Kentucky. Jackson, Hazard, and Paintsville. Thacker Grigsby Communications. Thacker Grigsby and TVS Cable are committed to the mountains. Hazard Community and Technical College. HCT offering educational programs that work for you.
That's the way you take your time, young man. Make 1 or 2. Don't settle.
Shot by Riddell's good. Brings the Engineers within 4. 1:40 now to go here before the half.
Crucial minutes while Benton's on the bench.
Day to Napier for Fannin. Fannin in the lane. Shot no good. Battle for the rebound. McKenzie gets it to Napier. McKenzie back with it now to Napier in the corner. Napier will take the 3. Off the rim, no good. Cleared out there by Beeler. Dustin Beeler handles it for the Engineers.
Not the shot Coach Hoskins wanted right there.
Isford going to go in the lane against Hoskins. Or against Brock, my bad.
That's a good matchup.
Yeah. I was watching Coach Hoskins at the same time. And he's yelling orders out. Isford goes in against Dylan Brock. And that will be Brock's first foul. And Will Isford will go to the line. Isford with 9 here in the first half. Make it 10.
Perry Central without their starting point guard, Ridge Beverly. It's kind of got him a little out of sync, I think.
You know, he's one of those kids that is the glue for that team. He may be young, but these guys respect him, and he can really run the show. Second shot by Isford, no good. Kenny Rose with a second chance rebound. Chaney dumped it inside to Rose. Battle for the ball on the ground. Commodores come up with it. Dylan Brock inside the lane, goes up and under, shot no good. Another rebound by McKenzie and a putback by Lance McKenzie.
And the foul.
And the foul under the basket. Tyler Fannin got all that started for the Commodores as he got the loose ball when the pass from Chaney to Rose was out of place.
This kid has got 6 offensive rebounds and 5 defensive rebounds.
Tell you what, he's going to work for Coach Shannon Hoskins. Foul shot no good.
That's a stat line for the night right there. We haven't made it to halftime.
Chaney under a minute now before the half. Clears everybody out on that side, runs into Fannin. No call. Chaney wants to go in on Fannin. He goes up off the backboard and good for Casey Chaney.
Off the glass with the left hand.
A little payoff for the hard work minutes he's got here in the first half.
That's right.
Cheney with the pick. No, taking the bag away. Fannin underneath the block. Finds Napier in the corner for three. No good. Tipped.
Kenny Rose with the hustle.
Beeler in the lane. Shot off the glass. No good. And we got a foul.
Looks like we got a blocking foul on Perry Central.
I think you could count the people that are sitting right now. Maybe not on one hand, but we could count them.
All right.
19 seconds to go before the half. I'm going to sit while I can see Dustin Beeler from this angle.
You're right. I think I am too.
Beeler to the line to shoot two. First one is good for Dustin Beeler. Beeler's first points of the half.
Dustin Beeler will take the ball and attack the basket. He got deep right there and a little too deep to get that charge.
With 19 seconds to go before halftime, the Engineers have just pulled within one with that foul shot by Beeler. 27-28.
All this while Benton's on the bench. If you're Coach Hall, you got to love this.
We got another young man in the game, Parker Maybrier for the Engineers, to finish this one out. Beverly over today. Last seconds of the first half in the 14th Region Championship.
We saw Beverly hit one from there.
Down to 6, down to 5. He's going to go to work. 1 second to Tyler Day for three. No good. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. The Prairie Central Commodores have a 1-point lead over the Estill Engineers. We'll be right back after these commercials.
Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
For $30 off your Thacker Grigsby or TVS broadband bill through the Affordable Connectivity Program? If you participate in certain federal government-funded programs, yes, you can start your qualification process by going to acpbenefit.org and click on the blue Apply Now button, or call our office at 606-785-9500 or stop by one of our locations in Jackson, Whitesburg, Hazard, or Hindman.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran. I am an entrepreneur. I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am an HCTC graduate.
Bank and Trust Company of Jackson has been locally owned and operated since 1962. We offer several products that help make banking convenient. Ticketless deposits at our ATMs, online banking, our CBTJ mobile banking app, and compatibility with mobile wallet. Give us a call at 606-666-7575 or visit us on the web at citizensbankjackson.bank to see how we can help you. Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson is always searching for ways to serve you better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Let me tell you about Built Right Construction, located in Lost Creek, Kentucky. They have over 30 years experience and are licensed and insured. Remodeling, new construction, pole barns, concrete, decks, you name it. Call Darren Pelfrey at 859-556-4224. That's Built Right Construction, 859-556-4224.
And Hometown Pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and Hometown Pharmacies are here for you. Give them a call today at 606-666-5519 or 606-666-5500.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, located in Jackson, Kentucky, is proud to serve Breathitt and surrounding communities. They are also proud to support the local schools and sports teams. Come in and allow them to help you with all your electric and plumbing supply needs. And now introducing Jackson Septic Supply, selling concrete septic tanks. Give Herbie and the gang a call at 606-666-4052 to see how they can help you.
Are more than capable of providing quality care, and my partner and I will bring that.
We teamed up together as cardiothoracic surgeons to provide the highest standards of care.
We can give people a better quality of life, and the quality of surgery will be as exemplary here as it is anywhere else.
ARH Cardiovascular and Thoracic Associates. Beat that.
I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
If you've been waiting on the new Samsung Galaxy S22 device, then the team at Appalachian Wireless has some good news for you. Appalachian Wireless is launching all Samsung S22 models on sale. Every S22 model will be $150 off normal contract pricing. Or take $100 off and we'll pay the taxes on the Appalachian Advantage. Visit one of our retail or dealer locations and on the web, because we don't want you to miss this fantastic deal. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Back from the Pharisee O. Woods Coliseum in Jackson, Kentucky for the 14th Region Boys Basketball Championship. And we got a barn burner here in the first half. Prairie Central Commodores jumped out to an early lead, and the Engineers came battling back. And the Commodores now hanging on to a 1-point lead here at halftime.
Yeah, Rob, they did it while they're one of the stars are on the bench. I think the second leading scorer of the team, and it was by some young unsung heroes for the Engineers, and it looked like the 2-3 zone got Perry Central out of sync a little bit with the the outside shots weren't falling. McKenzie has been a big savior though.
I tell you what, Lance McKenzie, I talk about him a lot, and I've bragged on him numerous times this season. He is the leading scorer for the Commodores right now. And if you look at the thing that jumps off the paper is the rebounding totals. Young man with 16 rebounds. I think I'm correct. No, 11 rebounds. Total rebounds 11. 5 defensive and 6 offensive rebounds. So some extra chance points coming off the hands of Lance McKenzie. Great showing early, and a young man that was quiet for Estill slipping in here. Will Isford with 10 points to lead them. And don't look now, but it's kind of the same atmosphere that we had the other night, balanced scoring. You look at the rest of the players on the Engineers, and it's a balanced scoring attack with Isford out in front with 10. and everybody else coming in under him with single digits, but pretty balanced attack for them. Commodores, I tell you what, I'm impressed with the Commodores' defensive effort. They really put the buckles on the Engineers early.
Early in the game, I mean, it was, kind of like an empty possession for Estill, and that was due to the defensive pressure, as you mentioned, Rob. They were in their press. Estill was kind of throwing the ball around a little bit, kind of settled things down when Cheney came in. He's been pretty solid at the point guard position. Willis, great job offensively, getting a few runners in there, keeping his team close early while this game is popping off right now.
It's been a great first half. Going to sure be a great second half. Look forward to a lot of action in this one. Thanks again to all of our sponsors: Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson, Built Right Construction, Variety Pizza, Jackson Electric, Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy, Appalachian Regional Healthcare, First Trust Bank, Law Offices of David A. Johnson, Appalachian Wireless, PDQ Sales and Service, Go Time, and Steak and Shake. Special thanks to all those sponsors for being here to bring the action to you guys at home. Fans, we appreciate you guys making us your choice for the 14th Region Tournament. I can't say enough about you get on and look at the broadcast, and Bluegrass Sports Nation is one of the top ones, and that means a lot. That comes from you fans at home, and we appreciate it. Appreciate that so much, you choosing us during these games.
Thank you so much.
Three-point goals, only one for the Commodores. Wow. And what we got? Four.
Looks like 4 for 9 from the. Wait a minute, that's field goal. 3 point. Two for 4.
Two for 4 for the Engineers. So the three-point basket's not really a deciding factor in this game yet.
Yeah, just the empty 8. Several right there. If Perry Central knocks those down, I think we got a different
you got a different score. Yeah. We're getting ready to kick the third quarter off. Got a fresh 8 minutes on the clock. The Jumbotron here in the Coliseum, as I like to call it. Ridge Beverly going to go to work for the Commodores. Working against Will Isford. That's a great matchup in this game. Tyler Day inside. The Brock knocked down, and Bryce Willis comes up with it for the Engineers.
Estill County in their matchup zone. That's giving them problems.
Over in the corner to Beeler. Back out front to Isford. Knocked down by Tyler Day. Dylan Brock comes up with it. Another steal for the Commodores. Ridge Beverly inside to McKenzie. Dump inside to a streaking Dylan Brock. Good for 2.
Moving without the basketball. Ball goes into the post.
Scramble for the ball underneath. Commodores come up with it. Tyler Day puts it in.
Good timeout by Estill County. Coach Hall, don't want to let this team get too far ahead of you.
Coach Brian Hall feels a little momentum coming. We'll take a break with them, and we'll be right back after these commercials.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies, including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Back after a 30-second timeout. Commodores talking it over in front of us. Engineers already on the court. 7:14 to go, 32-27. Commodores back out in front by 5. The Engineers go to work. Cheney back in the game for Estill County. Knocked loose by Day. Day dumps it to Beverly. Beverly goes up, shot no good. Brought down by Tyler Day with a rebound. He just took that away from Cheney. Isford takes it away, and he's going to go into the hoop and score. 2 points for Will Isford.
Isford gets to that left hand. You can just go ahead and write it down.
Yeah. 6:50 now to go. Brings the Engineers back within 3.
Rob, it looks like both teams are trying to go inside early in the second half.
Dylan Brock underneath the McKenzie, up off the backboard and good.
Nice clear out right there. Got the look for Brock right there. Good job by McKenzie.
Cheney trying to get the ball up the court. No call against Beverly. Gets it to Beeler. Fans wanted a foul. Beeler goes to the basket. Brock blocked by Dylan Brock. as he skied up for that one and took it away, knocked it out of bounds.
Brock says no with the hops.
The young man can get up.
Yes,
he was
he
out
can.
here before the game in warm-ups, ripping the rim off.
We thought the goal was going down.
Moving the whole basket stanchions. Rose underneath the Beeler. Beeler, and the ball going to be knocked out of bounds. I'm going to say Beeler touched it last. Good defense by Dylan Brock.
Dylan Brock, coach, he is absolutely an athletic, quick kid. Uses his body on defense really well. And you just saw the block.
Beverly over to Day. Little pressure defense now by the Engineers. Gets it up to McKenzie. McKenzie kicks to Brock. Little fake, drives it back out. Now to Tyler Day. Day underneath to McKenzie, knocked loose. It'll stay with the Commodores. It'll go out on Will Isford.
Notice how, Rob, the Perry Central Commodores drive it to the basket. They're always looking for their teammates.
Yeah, they always know where one another's at. Inbounds to Napier. Now to Day. Back to Napier over here to Ridge Beverly. I thought he was going to shoot the three. He was open.
I did too.
Basket. Who made that one?
I have no idea. I thought left-handed Day maybe.
Benton. Over to Cheney. Now to Beeler. Back to Cheney. Benton going to put up a three. No good. Brings it down. Napier handles that one to Beverly. I just missed that last one. I don't know who got it. Day up and under against Rose, and Rose a jump ball with the block.
It was Landon Napier got that last shot.
Napier got the last one, all right.
2-1-2 full court press by the Commodores.
Isford working against Beverly. Right in front of us here on the Estill bench. Isford going to go in the lane. Ball knocked loose. Beeler tries to save it out of bounds, and it'll be turnover. It'll go to the Commodores.
You know, Rob, we saw this adjustment by Coach Hoskins against the Bobcats, kind of making it more of a containment press instead of a pressure.
Day, backdoor pass to Beverly. Benton picks it up. Goes under, shot's no good, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Engineers.
Very fortunate for Perry County Central that Benton wasn't able to finish that.
4:56, 29-36, 7-point lead for the Doors. Casey Cheney inbounds it, gets it to Beeler, now to Kenny Rose. Rose wants to drive. Gives it back to Cheney. Cheney going to go in the lane over a outreached arm of Dylan Brock. Brock pulls down the rebound. Cheney. Chasing Beverly. Beverly gets it to Day. Day goes up and under, gives it to McKenzie. Blocked by Benton. No call. Ball goes to Beeler, up the court to Isford, under, no good. No foul. Napier down the court for the Doors. A little floater, and it's good.
Napier's got that floater in his game.
Back and forth action here. Beeler with it for the Engineers. Pass knocked out of bounds that time by McKenzie. And Bryce Willis will come back in for Casey Cheney.
Casey was able to make that left-handed shot earlier in the half.
Willis to Benton.
Couldn't get that one to fall.
Over to Beeler. Beeler going to shoot the three, and it's good for Dustin Beeler.
Oh.
Big shot for him.
When your big man can step out and hit the three, that's going to keep you close.
Beverly. Over to Napier in the corner. Finds Brock. Brock going to drive, dishes to McKenzie. What a pass. McKenzie up and under, and he walks. That's one of the first times tonight that Lance McKenzie has handled the ball and something good didn't come out of it for the Commodores.
Yeah, usually takes his time down there.
Dylan Knight fixing to check back in for the Commodores. Beeler brings it up quickly for the Engineers. Back around the pick from Kenny Rose. He's going to go in the lane. Beeler puts up the shot. Can't get the roll, no good. Brock gets it up to Napier.
Beeler goes in there like a bull sometimes.
Look out. Dylan Brock with a sidestep. Kenny Rose says, get it out of here.
Kenny Rose said I can block shots too.
I thought maybe we had a foul.
I've spilled my pop in here, so it's a party now.
Let that baby dry out on that paper.
Yeah, right. Oh,
we got an offensive foul under the basket. Foul will be on Dylan Knight under the basket. Beeler now to inbound it.
You know it's a party when you spill something.
It ain't any fun if you ain't getting it all over you.
Yeah, right.
Isford working against Beverly, bringing it up court. I'll tell you what, it got a little uncomfortable, a little rushed. Willis couldn't hang on to it. Ridge Beverly knocked it loose. Another basket by the Commodores, and we got another foul.
Great job by Ridge Beverly getting a piece of the basketball, getting it up ahead to McKenzie. McKenzie with a nice finish.
I was looking to see if we had any paper towels.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we may need a whole roll. Anybody got any bounty in here?
Thanks, Steph. Big three-point basket by Benton. No good. Tyler Day up to McKenzie. McKenzie, little floater under the basket and good.
McKenzie running the floor. Pay dirt on both times.
Beeler. The Bryce Willis for the Engineers. Willis working against the pressure defense of the Commodores. Gets it to Beeler. Ball tipped by Day. Beverly comes up with it, gets it to Knight, but Knight's going to be fouled by Beeler under the basket.
Hard foul.
We talked about earlier, if you're going to foul them tonight. That was a hard foul under the basket. Dylan Knight gets up.
Really nothing dirty, just a good hard foul going after the basketball, and glad the young man's okay.
That, my friends, is 14th region basketball. When you go under the basket, look out.
Yeah.
Dylan Knight's free throw, no good.
It's time to be a man when you take it in there, especially when you're trying to pump your ticket to Rupp Arena.
Yes, sir. Special thanks again to our sponsors, Appalachian Regional Healthcare, First Trust Bank. Second shot by Knight, no good. Tipped. Beverly comes up with it. Trapped over in the corner. And we got a timeout by Coach Shannon Hoskins here on the Commodore bench.
Good timeout.
We'll take a break with them, and we'll be right back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Thanks again to our sponsors, First Trust Bank, law offices of David A. Johnson, Appalachian Wireless, PDQ Sales and Service, Go Time, YPK Motorsports, Thacker Grigsby Communications, Hazard Community and Technical College, Citizens Bank and Trust, Built Right Construction, Variety Pizza, Jackson Electric, and Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy. I think we got the pop cleaned up thanks to Steph.
Yeah, thank you, Steph, right there. She has some napkins in her purse.
Ty and Steph coming in to save us here. Beverly over to Napier now out front today. The long, lengthy Kenny Rose in front of him. Beeler takes it away. Beeler going to go into the hoop, goes up high, shot no good, tip. Beeler gets his own rebound. Knocked loose by Tyler Day. 1-on-3. Knocked loose in a scuffle for the ball on the floor again.
Diving on the floor is Will Isford, taking off his tuxedo. Said, I'm gonna go grab this basketball right now. I'm gonna get dirty.
It almost looked like Willis was trying to get a timeout call.
The possession is going to stay with, looks like it's going to stay with Central. Commodores here.
Jump ball is the call. Little floor cleanup now. Drying the court right in front of the free throw line. To our right.
And we got Ty, the best tech man in the business right here. Gets us right, doesn't he?
That's right. We got alternating chants, go big red and go big blue, as it is loud and proud in here with these fans tonight. Tyler Day over to Ridge Beverly. Works back to the top of the key.
Estill in a straight man.
Beverly patient now. Dishes to Knight under the basket. Knight up and under is good for Dylan Knight.
Great pass. Way to locate the big man off the slip.
Willis got to beat the press. Gets it to Beeler. Taken away by Dylan Knight. Knight spins under the basket. No good. Beverly with the rebound.
Beverly being strong.
He goes up and gets fouled. What a play by Dylan Knight coming through for the Commodores big. Coach Hoskins got to love his play off the bench right now.
You know, Rob, they backed the full court pressure off, but as soon as Estill comes across half court, we've had 3, maybe 4 turnovers in this quarter right here.
Right at the mid-court line, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Beverly will go to the line for 2.
Nice adjustment by Perry Central at halftime. Saw something there. Estill taking the ball. They got to stay out of what I call the no-fly zone right here.
Yeah.
You don't want to pick your dribble up as soon as you come across half court. Perry Central does a good job of making the stretch pass and getting it over the fly zone.
45-32 now. Beverly with another free throw. That one is off the mark. Beeler with the rebound. Gets it to Isford. Isford going to bring it up for the Engineers. Fans standing in front of us as we stand with them. Beverly takes it away under the basket, and Beeler blocks it. Napier fakes the 3, goes in with a one-hand floater, and it's good. No foul. I tell you what, this is a rough and tumble game. We got a timeout, and referees escorting players to their appropriate benches. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For $30 off your Thacker Grigsby or TVS broadband bill through the Affordable Connectivity Program? If you participate in certain federal government-funded programs, yes, you can start your qualification process by going to acpbenefit.org and click on the blue Apply Now button, or call our office at 606-785-9500 or stop by one of our locations in Jackson, Whitesburg, Hazard, or Hindman.
Bank and Trust Company of Jackson has been locally owned and operated since 1962. We offer several products that help make banking convenient. Ticketless deposits at our ATMs, online banking, our CBTJ mobile banking app, and compatibility with mobile wallet. Give us a call at 606-666-7575 or visit us on the web at citizensbankjackson.bank to see how we can help you. Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson is always searching for ways to serve you better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are back with about 1 minute and 14 seconds here in the third. Some interesting statistics here in the third quarter as the Commodores come out and go on a 19-5 run thus far in the third quarter. That due in part, as Coach Sean Noble just told me, 10 turnovers on the Engineers here in the third.
Yeah, when you have 10 turnovers in one quarter, you're going to be climbing uphill.
Yeah, 32-47 now as Perry County tries to stretch it out on Estill. Estill Engineers going to bring it up the court. Will Isford with it right now across midcourt.
Look for Isford to get to the rim.
Here he goes. Left-handed shot, no good. And we got a foul.
Good job by Coach Hall to get the ball to a star and kind of spread the floor, try to get to the rim and get a basket.
Foul will be on Ridge Beverly. That's his third, and you'll see Tyler Fannin come into the game and Ridge Beverly get a breather with 3 fouls.
Ridge, a big part of those turnovers. He's making steals, making great passes for his team.
Casey Chaney in for the Engineers to inbound it, gets it to Benton. Benton steps back out, gives it to Isford. Looks over to Coach Brian Hall. Coach Hall calling the offense. Isford.
Get the high screen and roll.
Gets the screen from Rose. Little one-hand floater and no good. Cleared out of there by the Commodores. Dylan Brock with it.
Commodores packing it in tight there, making it tough for Isford to get to the rim.
Day gets it to Fannin now. Fannin double teamed over here, gets by it, dumps it inside to Brock. Brock goes up. Shot is no good, but we got a foul.
Just like you said earlier, Rob, the Perry County Central Commodores moving really well without the basketball.
A little bit of frustration on the faces under the basket of Cade Benton and Kenny Rose.
Both those guys are true competitors, trying to keep their team close so they can make a run here in the fourth quarter.
I think that foul, I believe, is on Casey Chaney. That's his first, and Dylan Brock will go to the free throw line.
He's got 2 shots.
I think so. I'm trying to see what, 2 shots. I was trying to see what we were waiting on. We
had a little
towel dry on the floor again, I guess.
Yeah, we've had some floor problems.
Yeah, Brock's first shot, no good. Yeah, I had a lot of moisture in here the other night. Prairie Central and Breathitt had a hard time playing their ball game. Moisture in the building, humidity. Second shot by Brock, no good, but he got his own rebound and he crossed the line too soon. And that'll give the ball back to the Engineers.
You don't see Brock miss 2 free throws in a row often.
I sure don't. He's usually good from the charity stripe. Beeler to Rose, up to Casey Chaney, taken away by Dylan Knight. Came up big for the Commodores here in the third.
Commodores have amped up the pressure, stepped in these passing lanes, and really caused Estill a lot of problems.
Well, Coach Shannon Hoskins able to bring in Tyler Fannin and Dylan Knight, and the Commodores haven't missed a beat.
Yeah, they don't miss anything with length and athleticism when they bring those guys in.
Coach Hoskins and the Commodores trying to run out some clock now. Fannin over to Brock. Brock with 9 seconds, kicks it to Day. Day going to drive in the lane. Ball taken away, but we'll get a foul. I think it will be, yes, it'll be on Kenny Rose. That is his third. 5.7 seconds to go here in the third. 47-32. Commodores have stretched it out here in the third quarter. We had a 1-point game.
The likes of Day and Napier have really been able to slash and get into the rim. McKenzie and Brock as well. And Perry Central is paying dividends right now.
Day's first free throw is good. He'll go to the line for the second. It's up and it's off the rim. Rebound by Dylan Knight. Taken away, though, by Kenny Rose. Gets it to Beeler. Dumps it to Benton, and I think that shot will be too late off the backboard and no good. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter, 48-32. Commodores with the lead. We'll be back after these commercials.
And hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Give them a call today at 606-666-5519 or 606-666-5500.
Let me tell you about Built Right Construction, located in Lost Creek, Kentucky. They have over 30 years experience and are licensed and insured. Remodeling, new construction, pole barns, concrete, decks, you name it. Call Darren Pelfrey at 859-556-4224. That's Built Right Construction, 859-556-4224.
We are back to start the fourth quarter. Thanks again to our sponsors, Family Pharmacy, Hometown Pharmacy, Jackson Electric, Variety Pizza, Built Right Construction, Citizens Bank and Trust, Hazard Community and Technical College, Thacker Grigsby, YPK Motorsports, Appalachian Regional Healthcare, First Trust Bank, the law offices of David A. Johnson, Appalachian Wireless, PDQ Sales and Service, and Go Town. Engineers set to inbound it. What did you say we had in the third quarter? We had 5 missed free throws for Perry.
Yep, five missed free throws for Perry. Coming off a 20-5 run.
That would have put it way out of reach if they would have hit those 5 free throws. Kenny Rose with a long three, no good. Not sure Coach Hall wanted Kenny Rose shooting the three to start the fourth quarter. Probably wanted to be a little bit more patient. Dylan Brock going to go to the lane, misses the dunk, and that'll be 4 fouls on Kenny Rose.
Good job by Kenny trying to at least get a piece of the ball. Didn't want to see that dunk go down.
No.
Playing with pride right now.
McKenzie and Beverly cleaning the floor up now.
McKenzie with a nice job.
Willis also helping.
Yeah, Willis, he's in there with the shoes. Usually you get all 10 guys in there with the shoes on this.
Been a very interesting third quarter, and we come into the fourth. The Commodores trying to extend the lead even farther with Dylan Brock at the line. Misses another one.
Yeah, like you mentioned there, if they make some of these free throws here, the game is up, around a 20-point lead right now and a little more comfortable.
Second shot, no good. Misses the front of the rim. So Dylan Brock with 4 missed free throws.
Great job by McKenzie there, clearing out his man.
Willis to Beeler, knocked down by Brock, but Beeler handles it, goes in the lane, tries to dump it to Rose, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, I thought Kenny should have shot that one. Or, I mean, Beeler, I'm sorry. Tried to find his buddy, Kenny Rose.
Referees talk it over, and it'll stay with the Engineers as the ball went out of bounds.
If they waited last time for Benton, he'll come to the opposite side on this and be open. There he is, elevated.
Finds Benton. Benton down in the corner.
Got the seal.
One drive, goes in the lane, puts up the shot, no good, but we got another foul, and it'll be on Dylan Brock.
Benton had his mind up. He was going to get to the rim or bust.
So far, Benton in this game with only 4 points.
You make these free throws if you're Estill. Get into your pressure. Keep battling like they did the other night. They can come back.
A lot of time left. A lot of basketball to be played in 7 minutes and 11 seconds.
Yes, sir, Rob. Yes, sir. We've seen it.
We have.
We've seen it all this week.
Benton will go to the line to try to draw the Engineers a little closer. 48-32, Commodores with the lead.
If you're Coach Hoskins, maybe a little bit late to put the brakes on, but you're going to see a very deliberate motion offense.
Yeah.
And kind of what we saw against the Bobcats the other night.
Benton, perfect on that free throw.
Good-looking stroke by that young man.
Yeah, good shot. High praise from the shot doctor.
That's right. The shot doctor is in. Ladies and gentlemen, send him here.
By Benton is off the mark, and Brock there for the rebound for the Commodores. Beverly now up to Day. Day over in the corner to Napier. Napier dishes inside to McKenzie. McKenzie up and under, no good. Rose gets it to Beeler. Dustin Beeler up the court. We'll back things out for the Engineers. Inside now from Willis to Rose. The shot is good for Rose, and we'll get a timeout. Perry Central, and that'll be a full timeout. We'll take another commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, located in Jackson, Kentucky, is proud to serve Breathitt and surrounding communities. They are also proud to support the local schools and sports teams. Come in and allow them to help you with all your electric and plumbing supply needs. And now introducing Jackson Septic Supply, selling concrete septic tanks. Give Herbie and the gang a call at 606-666-4052 to see how they can help you.
We've got 6 minutes and 48 seconds left here in regulation in the 14th Region Championship. Estill County and Powell County fans on their feet. 48-35, the Engineers have pulled within 13.
Great job by Beeler finding Kenny Rose underneath the basket. Rose able to stick that basket in, keep his team close.
Day to inbound it, gets it to Napier. Pressure from the Engineers, gets it to Beverly. Beverly now to Napier. Napier's going to drive in, puts up the floater, no good, tipped.
And we've got a foul.
I think it's going to be on
Brock.
Yep, Dylan Brock. That'll be his third. Dustin Beeler to inbound the ball for the Engineers.
We've seen Day hit that floater all night.
Yeah. Willis across midcourt. Now to Cade Benton. Benton looks to drive. He wants to go to the basket, working against Tyler Day. Shot goes up and good for Cade Benton. Cade Benton trying to get the Engineers on the tracks.
A 1-2-1-1 press. Estill trying to amp it up here, put some pressure on Perry Central.
Day. Commodores handle the press. Over to Beverly now. Beverly over to Napier. Back to Beverly, but tipped by Isford. Ball on the court.
Great
Somehow,
hustle.
Ridge Beverly handles it, gets it back to Tyler Day. Here comes Isford again, and Isford going to be called for the foul.
Good job by Tyler Day, able to shield the basketball, draw the foul. You can tell what Estill's doing there. They're getting their 1-2-1-1 set up, and they decide to put Benton and Isford out front and go a one-on-one situation. Paid off last time.
Ridge Beverly to inbound it for the Commodores. Gets it to Tyler Day. Day looks cross court to Brock. Brock to McKenzie. Lance McKenzie backs it out.
Kenny don't want a foul right there.
No, not right now. Surely. Already with 4. Beverly to Napier. Tyler Day with it. Cross court to Ridge Beverly. Beverly looking inside. Would be a good time. I was going to say to hit McKenzie, but Kenny Rose comes up with it, gets it to Beeler. Beeler stops, puts up the shot, and good. Nice little stop, and lets McKenzie go on by as Dustin Beeler will get 2 more for the Engineers. Brock cuts it to McKenzie under the basket, no good. Puts it back up and in for Lance McKenzie.
He just wanted another rebound right there.
Yeah. Dustin Beeler across midcourt now. Gets it to Cade Benton. Benton going to drive, goes in, taken away, knocked loose by Napier. Saves it, gets it to McKenzie. McKenzie over to Ridge Beverly. 39-50, 11-point game. 4:48. Dylan Brock to Tyler Day. Open for 3. No good. Ridge Beverly there just to step up and grab the rebound off the court. Beverly with Isford all over him. Goes to Napier. Back door. No good. Tipped by Brock. Gets his own rebound and goes back up. Dylan Brock. Another 2 points. Dustin Beeler kicks to Isford for 3. No good. Handled and brought out of there by Tyler Day, but I think that's going to be a foul on Kenny Rose.
Kenny pretty frustrated there, picking up his, I think his 5th.
Pretty hard bump that time on Tyler Day. So Kenny Rose will go to the bench with 5 fouls for the Engineers. That'll do it for him here tonight.
Estill County Engineers playing tough basketball still. Not backing down from anything. They're giving everything they got right now.
Coach Brian Hall using this opportunity to talk to all of his troops.
Yeah, you've got 30 minutes to make a substitution, or 30 seconds, I'm sorry, to make a substitution on a foul out. Coach Hall, veteran coach, brings the troops over, kind of uses it for a timeout.
Elliott Hardy in the game for the Engineers now for Kenny Rose. Tyler Day misses the free throw, almost had his own rebound, knocked down. Here comes Beeler.
Whoa.
Tyler Day knocks it loose, and Beverly comes back up with it.
Beverly, great job being strong with the basketball.
Well, that time, it was a heads-up play started by Tyler Day, who just came back up the court quickly behind Beeler and knocked it away. Beverly able to handle it. The Commodores will walk back down the floor to shoot another foul shot. Referee talking to Dustin Beeler.
I don't know what their shots on free throws are this half.
Well, they could have extended the lead a lot more, but they've not. Ridge Beverly misses another one. They've not done a good job of hitting free throws here in this second half.
Really?
Isford for the Engineers under the basket against McKenzie. No good.
Little force.
Yeah, forced that one.
You can tell that Estill trying to swipe real hard at the basketball, trying to get loose, trying to get some turnovers here.
39-52, 3:45 to go. Brock drives, dishes underneath to McKenzie. It'll be knocked out of bounds by Benton.
Perry Central go to their 4 out, 1 in, spread the floor. Good find down low.
Beverly finds Napier in the corner. He'll shoot the 3. Off the rim. McKenzie with another rebound. Dishes to Beverly. Beverly going to drive. Goes in. Dishes back top of the key to Tyler Day.
Smart basketball by the
Very
Commodores.
Smart. Day back to Beverly. Knocked loose. Beeler comes up with it. Goes in the lane for the layup. Off the backboard and good for Dustin Beeler.
Beeler's everywhere. Playing the point on the 1-2-1-1. Getting the steals. He's got about 3 layup finishes this quarter.
11 points now, 41-52. Lead for the Commodores. Brock over in the corner gets it to Beverly.
One more stop, Rob, and we're going to have a ball game.
Napier with it, and we're going to get a foul on Willis. I almost thought it was a late whistle. He checked him up.
Yeah.
As Willis checked him up as Napier came around the turn, and that'll be 2 on Willis.
Estill content to put him on the foul line, extend this game, make it a brawl right now.
Well, you got to force them to hit these free throws. They're not doing a good job of hitting them. So right now, Coach Hall content to let the guys foul and send them to the line.
Rob, great point, Rob. Why not?
Extend the game a little bit. Yeah. Napier. Shot, no good. Gets his own rebound.
One man on the line is the free throw shooter. You've got to box him out.
Yep. Beverly going to work for the Commodores. Gets it to Day inside to Brock. Brock wanted to dish to McKenzie, but brings it back out. Day and Beverly back and forth. Now over to Brock. And just like we talked about.
I think we've got a hack of Brock right here.
Hardy.
Hack of Shaq.
Hack of Brock.
Yeah.
Hardy on that foul.
Let's see if the young man can go to the free throw line and make these. He about spilled my drink again. If he can make these, it might put a little bit of slow down in Estill's fouling.
Brock back to the line and misses another one.
He's shooting it too quick.
That's 5 that he's missed, I know of, here in the second half.
We got a hitch in the giddy up by one Perry Central guy. We got to shoot too quick. That's better. Oh, he missed.
Second shot also no good.
Yeah.
Rebound down by Hardy, and Willis going to bring it across midcourt for the Engineers. 2:40 left in regulation. Cade Benton going to go in the lane. Goes up off the backboard. No good. Rims out. Brock with the rebound. Gets it to Beverly.
They get the bucket there.
Different ball game.
Yeah.
Dish inside to Dylan Brock off the backboard. The layup is good for Dylan Brock.
He don't miss those, Coach.
Nope, he doesn't. Beeler gets it to Willis cross court. Willis under the basket. Shot no good. Brought down by Landon Napier. Napier going to come out of there and be fouled.
Landon gets the rebound. Landon Napier gets the rebound and busts us out. Nobody to pass to, so he said, I'm going to take it down the court.
3 fouls on Cade Benton as Landon Napier will go back to the free throw line.
Estill's had their chances here the last few possessions, just not able to get something to go down.
First shot by Landon Napier is good.
When you go to the foul line, you take your time. You do the same routine every single time.
Yep.
Make sure that you find that rim. This young man's doing a good job of that.
Second shot by Landon Napier is good. Free throws a lot like kicking a field goal in football. Same method every time. Isford over in the corner. Big 3, no good. That was Willis that shot that one. Long court. Down the court. Outlet pass to Napier is good. Here comes Isford. Wow, what
nice
a shot.
Nice shot.
Jeez.
Going to get a timeout by Coach Hall. In dire need of that bucket right there, the Estill County Engineers.
We'll keep it here for this timeout. Special thanks to our sponsors, Appalachian Regional Healthcare. More health, more care, more for Appalachia. First Trust Bank, great people, great banking, and great financial services with locations in Hazard, London, and Richmond. Law offices of David A. Johnson, Eastern Kentucky attorneys representing Eastern Kentucky people. Appalachian Wireless, get the best phones on the Appalachian Advantage plan. PDQ Sales and Service, formerly Jackson Wholesale, serving the wholesale needs of Eastern Kentucky. Go Time, refresh, refill, and refuel at Go Time with 6 locations for your convenience. YPK Motorsports, in-stock machines ready for your family's outdoor adventures. Visit ypkmotorsports.com for your next ride. Thacker Grigsby Communications, the best in TV and internet in the 14th region. And Hazard Community and Technical College. Never underestimate you. HCTC offers educational programs that work for you. Also, special thanks to Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson, serving Breathitt County for over 50 years. Built Right Construction, if you want it done right, call Built Right at 859-556-4224. Variety Pizza, your home in Jackson for the best pizza and their world-famous hoagies.
Oh, my gosh.
Jackson Electric, stop by and see Scott for all your electrical, plumbing, and heating needs. Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy have always been proud supporters of all the young people in the 14th region. Thanks again to all of our sponsors as we get ready to kick off the last 151 in the fourth.
So we got a dead ball foul here. It's going to send, looks like Knight to the line here.
Yeah, Dylan Knight, number 33, will go to the line. That foul.
Coach Hoskins had Brock out of the game.
He has brought in number 5, Caden Arvin. That's his first foul.
Yeah, looking to the bench to a young man to come in and get some fouls. Other guys for Estill are filling up with them.
Yeah.
4 for 17 by the Perry Central Commodores this half on free throws, and still up by 13.
Dylan Knight, first free throw is no good.
You just asked my buddy Larry Noble how to make those shots. He's underneath the basket over there. He's like, I can't believe this.
Tell you what, Prairie Central would have really extended their lead way out if they'd hit all these free throws, but Dylan Knight misses another one. Hardy gets it to Benton. Benton across midcourt. Tied up, gets it over in the corner. That's Hardy. Hardy now back to Benton. Benton going to put the 3, and it's good for Cade Benton.
Benton finding the range.
Quickly up the court for the Commodores. They find McKenzie under the basket. Shot is no good, and he'll be fouled. Lance McKenzie will go to the line.
McKenzie being a man there. That's a good hard foul by Benton.
Yep.
Not going to get him anything easy right there.
Good hit.
Especially late in the game.
Yeah, good heads-up foul and good sportsmanship that time. Benton walk over to give McKenzie a high five. Pretty hard foul under the basket, and both men went hard against the backboard, or against the basket stanchion there. 1:29 to go, 58-46, Commodores in the lead.
We've seen some hard fouls tonight.
McKenzie's first shot is no good. Second shot by McKenzie is good. Willis up the court. He finds Beeler right in front of us, but you still can't see him. Beeler dishes to Isford. Isford going to take the long jumper. No good. Battle for the rebound. Who are we going to call it on?
We're going the other way with it.
That's what it looks like. Foul on Estill. On number 10, Hardy. Hardy was a young man having to pick himself up off the floor. He gets called for the foul. And Lance McKenzie will go to the free throw line again.
This is the time I asked the ref what happened there, and he tells me I wasn't looking at that play, Coach Noble. I was looking over here.
Yeah. McKenzie to the free throw line, takes a deep breath, puts up the first shot. Can't get the roll.
Rushing these free throws, 5 for, in my count, 5 for 21.
Coach Hoskins going to take the bus ride home, make the guys shoot free throws before they can leave tonight.
Right. You got to make 10 before you leave the gym.
Hoskins, second shot's good. Here come the Engineers. Benton rushes up the court, shoots the 3, no good. Rims out. Napier with the rebound. Battle for it as it goes out of bounds. And it'll stay on this end with the Engineers.
First down, Estill County.
Yeah. Yeah. A bunch of guys going after that ball. 60-46, 14-point lead.
Student body right.
Yeah. 1:05 to go here in the fourth. Benton to Willis inside. Tried to take it away by Day. Benton tries to pick it up. Landon Napier comes up with it, gets it to Brock. Brock goes up and under off the backboard and good. Another 2 points for Dylan Brock. Engineers like on the run. Willis going to spot up for the three from the top of the key. No good. Big rebound by Lance McKenzie as he pulls it down. Under a minute to go, 40 seconds.
Good steal.
Hardy comes up with the ball, goes up and under, blocked by McKenzie. Pulled back down and back up by the Engineers. Shots no good. But we got another foul. That foul is on number 2, Cade Benton.
Day getting the crowd fired up. He can smell blood right now. 33 seconds left. It doesn't seem like the lead should be this much right now. This has been a hard-fought game. Yeah. Great job by Estill County. They were really game tonight.
Cade Benton, young man, will go to the bench with 5 fouls.
Excellent young player right there.
Arthur Alec will come into the game for the Engineers.
Who we got, Rob?
Number 30.
Arthur Alec.
Looks like Beeler.
Beeler going to get a hand from the Estill County faithful.
We got 2 more coming in. Number 4 is Ryland Brown. And number 32, Tyler Brewer. Day at the free throw line, sinks it. Parker Maybrower also in the game as Day hits another one. The Engineers down the court now. Maybrower over in the corner, big 3-point shot by the young man that just came in, Brewer.
Estill clearing the benches. Coach Hoskins says hold the ball.
18 seconds. Beverly gonna dribble it out, 12 seconds. So the Perry Central Commodores come to Jackson, Kentucky in the 14th region tournament. I think we got a timeout just to get some players in, maybe.
Yeah, substitution. Coach Hall wanted to get all his guys in regional tournament, get this atmosphere, for his young players. I know there's only 4 seconds, but that matters, and these kids will remember this the rest of their life.
Perry Central Commodores have came to Jackson in the 14th region tournament.
Punch their ticket.
We'll leave here the 14th region champions, and we will see them in Rupp Arena next week. Ridge Beverly with a smile on his face as he throws the ball up, and the Commodores go away winners 64-46 over the Engineers of Estill County. Coach Hoskins and his fans celebrate at midcourt. We will take a break and go to commercial, and we'll be right back to recap this one here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
If you've been waiting on the new Samsung Galaxy S22 device, then the team at Appalachian Wireless has some good news for you. Appalachian Wireless is launching all Samsung S22 models on sale. Every S22 model will be $150 off normal contract pricing. Or take $100 off and we'll pay the taxes on the Appalachian Advantage. Visit one of our retail or dealer locations and on the web, because we don't want you to miss this fantastic deal. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Let me tell you about Built Right Construction, located in Lost Creek, Kentucky. They have over 30 years experience and are licensed and insured. Remodeling, new construction, pole barns, concrete, decks, you name it. Call Darren Pelfrey at 859-556-4224. That's Built Right Construction, 859-556-4224. 4224.
We are back to recap this game. Fans, we won't stay here long, but we will congratulate the Perry Central Commodores on their 14th region championship. They came out of here a winner tonight against the Estill Engineers. A very hard-fought game by both teams. But Perry County in the third quarter able to pull away from the Engineers, Coach.
WSGS interviewing looks like the player of the game, McKenzie, for the Perry County Central Commodores. They're punched their ticket. They play the 10th region, the George Rogers Clark Cardinals, and that's going to be a big task because they're rated very high in the state. But I think this team is game, and I think that anything can happen when you get to Rupp. And just a great job. Congratulations to Estill County. Making a heck of a run for their season. They were about 500 before they entered the tournament, and just started racking up the wins, really come together as a team. Coach Hall doing a great job getting his boys ready for this tournament, and they really did a great job.
Well, Isford and Benton recognized at midcourt as members of the all-region team.
A well-deserved reward for those two basketball players right there. You can tell they wear their heart on their sleeve. After the game the other night, they were so happy. Now you just hate to see a team go away with defeat here.
Yeah, Bryce Willis also recognized on the all-region team. Will Isford with 14 points, followed by Dustin Beeler with 9. Cade Benton, 2, 4, 7 with 9. And Ridge Beverly coming in with 7, Dylan Brock coming in with 17 points for the Commodores, and they were led by the one and only Lance McKenzie.
Yes, Lance McKenzie.
He scores 18. How many rebounds did McKenzie have?
Yeah, let's see that. That's what I want to see. 18
rebounds, 8 offensive and 10 defensive
So 18
rebounds.
points and 18 rebounds. That's a Sheboy performance. I mean, anytime you can get that kind of production from your big man, you're going to win a lot of basketball games.
Special thanks to our sponsors again. I'll read through them. Appalachian Regional Healthcare, First Trust Bank, Law Offices of David Johnson, Appalachian Wireless, PDQ Sales and Service, Go Time, Jackson Electric, Variety Pizza, Family Pharmacy, and Hometown Pharmacy, YPK Motorsports, Thacker Grigsby Communications, Hazard Community College, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson, and Built Right Construction. Gentlemen, it's been a fun ride this season. Glad to be here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Special thanks to Brendan Miller for making all this happen for us and bringing this game to you guys.
Yes, sir. Thanks to Brendan Miller. Thanks to all he does for our community. Thank to you, Rob. Thanks for having me and Ty. It's been and Lucas as well. We've had a great time.
Lance McKenzie named tournament MVP.
Yeah.
We've had a blast, folks. We hope that you have too. For Brendan Miller, Darren Back, Sean Noble, and Ty Back, I'm Rob Hounshell. We'll see you next season on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
See you.